And poof, magic, just like that, you're back. Okay, the electric fry pan over here is heating up right now. I've got my pork chops are sitting in my microwave. They have been coated with flour. Your potatoes are ready to go. If you're making mashed potatoes with this, you can peel quarter, put them in water. Do not have them on flame yet. You don't want to start your potatoes. We're going to start our potatoes at the 15-minute mark, and I will show you what I mean by that. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. I'm not going to do the full cooking of the pork chops. I'll get you going, and I'll tell you exactly how long you need for the pork chops. Also, make sure you have your glass. Put that next to your flour, because you're going to use the empty glass, and you want a pretty good size. If you don't have a glass like this, whatever your biggest glass is, then I'll kind of show you. Juice glass is a little bit too small, so if you don't have a plain glass like this, you can go ahead and use one of these and fill it with maybe a cup and a half of water. And like I said, I'll show you that. Now, on my fry pan, because it is so old, what you can do, okay, now, if you saw, I don't know if you guys saw that, and I'll do that again. You see how the orange light is on my fry pan right there? If I turn it, the minute that light goes on, it tells me that right now it's at 350 degrees. So it doesn't have much more to go. So we're going to give it maybe a couple more minutes. So that heated up. It's been plugged in for maybe 5 minutes now. It doesn't take long for this to heat up. Every fry pan is going to be different. The newer ones probably will heat up a lot faster than the old-fashioned ones. But they'll all heat up to their temperature. Like right now I'm at 375 and I just need to go to 450. So, a couple more minutes. What else are we going to serve with this? Well, we've got the mashed potatoes, the pork chops. Normally, I have a French bread that we could slice and olive oil with a little Parmesan Romano. Cheese would be good. That's a lot of carbohydrates, though, for my husband and I. More so for my husband with his diabetes, but he may actually want a pork chop tonight. I will do a vegetable. I'm going to do a frozen vegetable. I don't have many vegetables to choose from. Probably just a basic broccoli in a light cheese sauce. It's already sauced when you buy it. You can buy plain, you can buy with sauce. We like the sauce. Okay, my electric fry pan is just about to go off, and it just did. Don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to try to go in, and the light that went on is over here, is right where my fingertip is, and you'll notice it's off, and when I do that, it's off. So this is at 450 degrees. So always, when you're opening a fry pan, never point the lid towards you. Always point the lid away when you're lifting the lid. This will prevent the steam from going directly onto your face, but if there's any splattering, you won't be in the splatter zone. It'll go back. So, because this is hot oil, and you can kind of see the brownness of the oil. That is not burning oil. That's just because this fry pan is so old. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our pork chops out. They're still floured. You want to make sure that they're covered. So sometimes the longer they sit, like I said, they'll absorb. You can go ahead and just take a spoon and lightly cover them up again. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour. On the side, and what I'm going to do is I am going to put the pork chop so you guys can see this. I'm just going to set the pork chop in the oil like that. Mine kind of is on a hill, so it doesn't have a lot of moverability. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the other one, and I'm going to show you that. Like, they should look like that. And you're just going to fry them for about, on the one side, I go usually about 6 minutes. You can cover it, you don't have to. I'm going to just put the lid on, and I'm going to loosely lid so that the lid is just sitting there. You do need a lid for the cook time, and I'll show you what I mean. And once you've picked up the pork chop with your hands to put in, you can also use a fork. You can use tongs, which I'm actually going to get out. I'm actually going to grab my tongs. We're going to use these for the rest of the cook. And again, if you had to use extra flour, you can dump it right back into your pot. Dump any excess flour on your plate in the garbage before you put it in the dishwasher. Otherwise, you'll have a clogged dishwasher. It's been about 2 minutes. Let's look. They're actually not looking bad, but you want to leave them alone. If you try to grab them with the tongue right now, they're going to be stuck to the bottom. So give them at least 3 minutes before you start jiggling. 4 minutes would be more ideal. And I'm going to let my timer, so you guys can see, is counting down from 6 minutes. So it's 4 minutes and 10 seconds right now till these are done. So I'm going to stop this portion of the video, and we're going to pick it up when that rings.